Hi angels, I'm Miss Quiet Queen and you are now tuned into the Quiet Queen Project. Welcome back to my channel once again. Well, today's video is about how to know when you are or if you are a contactee, like someone who's been abducted would be considered a contactee, but not only someone who's been abducted by extraterrestrials is a contactee, but those who receive downloads from extraterrestrials or other beings and energies that we are not normally affiliated or familiar with. I am a contactee. I do feel like I receive downloads. The way you can find out or how to tell if this is you, if you're part of this community, is to seriously sit back and survey yourself. Ask yourself these questions and answer them honestly. Do not do them in front of anyone. Do not mention it to anyone. Get used to it if this is something that you want, and if it isn't, I'll tell you how to end that transmission if you need to. The first thing you need to ask yourself, am I of sound mind? Chances are you are. If a person can ask, am I of sound mind? If you are stable enough to ask that question, then you're okay for the most part. Disclaimer, I don't know you, but you know you. Anyway, just make sure that you are not in any stressful situation. Now, if you start to receive premonitions, like you see something, like a flash of a red barn in the forest and a little dog crosses it. That's being shown to you for a reason. Okay, if you start to see things like this, sometimes we will confuse these type of transmissions with just, psychic ability or sheer luck. But if you feel like sometimes a ringing in your ears, you can also feel buzzing. You can hear, like your body feel like it's buzzing. Also, you can sometimes hear the voice. They don't always speak in a language that you understand. You might hear like tones like ooh, and then you'll see something in your mind's eye as you're hearing that. Pick up on all of these things. Downloads doesn't necessarily come in a way that you can easily translate. Sometimes it does, and a lot of times it does for me. But there are different ways that you can receive these downloads. Sometimes you can see it in somebody's license plate, something that you're contemplating over and somebody drive past, you just have to pay attention to how you feel and what you hear. Now, sometimes I hear voices. I hear conversations. Now, I know somebody might say, get yourself checked for schizophrenia. They have medication for that. But I know it's not schizophrenia. I know I don't have a mental illness in that way. And this is not to put down anyone who has, so please don't think that. I have suffered from depression. I'm doing a lot better. I have my great days. Today is a great day for me, and I am in good spirits and very hopeful. I've been receiving a lot of information that there is going to be a great event. There is going to be like a solar flash. But before all of that, we are going to get the opportunity to be able to go to the store and buy whatever we want. This is what I really believe. I feel that I'm getting this information. I'm feeling that it can go in the other direction. Something has to happen. I'm not really sure what. But reparations are starting to be seriously considered. People are those who are applied for the money off their birth certificate. That's going to be considered. There are people. Everybody is owed something from the taxes. Is what I'm picking up, but I'm not really sure about that. all of these things are going to be considered. So what's going to happen is before the dollar fails, everybody's going to get a chance to spend, get water, build up, your survival kit in your homes. And, if you don't have any clothing, warm clothing for the winter, get these things, I'm not saying go on trips. I mean, I'm not judging anybody. If you want to do that, then do that. But as a light worker, I just feel like I'm just more obligated to make sure that I tell everybody or suggest that you, any type of funds we get collectively, just be wise about it. But it is going to feel good to be able to go on shopping sprees and get things for yourself and your families that you were never able to get before. So just pay attention to yourself, pay attention to what you hear. Sometimes these downloads are coming to you when you just all of a sudden just know something and you don't know how you know it. And sometimes you don't even know if what you know is a thing or not. I mean, you know what I mean? So some information that I get, it's like, wow, is that really possible? And then sometimes, I forget really, really fast. And this is a downfall for being a channeler or to accept downloads. You might sometimes forget, especially with our planet moving in the way that it's moving. It's speeding up, so we're forgetting a lot. I noticed that there is something out there. It's an app for your brain. Not Grammarly. I don't know why I want to say Grammarly. Some kind of app for your brain. I just downloaded it. That's a shame. It does memory things for your memory. But anyway, you're gonna lose memory sometimes. A lot of times when being a channel, if you want to receive downloads, you have to stay clear and pure and honest. Vibrate on the vibration of love. That's very, very important. Also, what's important is water is a natural conduit for energies to speak to you. Dr. Moromoso did a study on water. I do have that book. I don't have it in front of me. How water reacts to certain energies. So when you're in the shower and the water is beating on you, or if you go outside and it's raining really hard, if you have any kind of privacy, go out there with any clothes on or very little. That's the best way to have the rain hit you. Especially if you live in an area where you don't have to worry about acid rain. So yeah, those are some of the things that you need to look out for when you are trying to channel, or when you can pick up something is trying to come to you and channel. Last thing I want you to remember is this: do not let people tell you that it's demonic. I'm not a demonic person. I don't encourage demons to come to me. I do believe we all have a dark side, but that's a story from another time. It's still not demonic. Stay tuned for some more videos, because we are going to discuss why and what the agenda is with Christianity and other religions and how it failed us. But you know what? I kind of really don't want to talk about those things. I really just want to reiterate, think in your mind of our extraterrestrial families that are coming, for the tribes of Judah, the 12 tribes of Judah. Each one, I believe, have 144,000 to pick up, and then that number could change. It's not written in stone, I don't believe. So watch Corey Good, and I'm just very, very excited. I'm excited about the solar flash. I'm excited about receiving more downloads. I'm excited about the mass shopping spree that people are going to go on. It's going to be a lot of love-hate things going on in our world within the next 18 months. Because the powers that be are kicking and scratching. They're messing with the timeline for sure. That's why a lot of things haven't happened for you. Because if you're in a conscious community and you're trying to be very spiritual, you've already did something very great. The mere fact that you come into channels like mine to really learn more about how to change the world, what you can do to be a part of the bigger picture, you already done something great, but they don't really want you to know about it. So we have to stay focused and also stop fighting. It's up to us. Beloved, it's up to us. Stop giving these bloggers all this attention. Now, I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle. I know these gossip bloggers, this is how they make their money. But they are holding us down. Okay? Yes, entertaining, but what do you want? Do you want to make it to the next phase spiritually along with Mother Earth? Because you're going to get left if you don't play your cards right. Okay? They need to stop arguing. Stop talking about, oh, colorism. Why are we talking about colorism? Because we're under a mass spell, and it's time to lift it up. Stop talking, black people, please stop leaning into light skin, dark skin. That's what people want us to see and hear, because they don't want to see us prosper, because a lot of people are jealous about what's going to go on. But it is what it is. If you just embrace, if each individual would just embrace themselves, do for self, go into yourself in your own heart, save yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. Okay, so these gossip bloggers, y'all gotta stop putting women against each other. It is time for women to rule the world. All women need to come together, all of us. But the women from Planet Vega, them sisters ain't no joke. And I miss my family. And when y'all see this video, know that I love you. Know that I have open arms to you so that you can enter to my vessel appropriately and give me any downloads that you feel like I can handle, so that I can help spread the word, or either keep it to myself and improve my own self. I'm talking to my sisters in Vega. I'm talking to my sister on the planet Risk. I'm talking to all of our melanated extraterrestrials. I'm so grateful for all of you, and please don't hesitate. And I heard the message that you gave me, why you don't come, because I asked, why don't they come to me as much as they used to, or as much as I would like? And I got the answer, and I would definitely do that. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, stay alive.